Hey everyone, welcome back. We're back for our episode 3 of my Satisfactory playthrough. So just a quick go over what we did in the last 2 episodes. So I got my power setup sorted. So just up here, I've got 4 biofuel generators, which looks like they might be out of fuel. Because between episodes I did leave the game running. I didn't do any alterations or anything to the game, or build or construct or anything, but I did just leave it running in the background to let my resources accumulate. But it looks like, yeah, now I've run out of fuel. So I'm guessing that's going to be on the priority list for today. But yeah, I got my fuel setup started. So 4 biofuel generators with a setup to make solid biofuel. Over here, I've got my copper setup, so I've got copper wire and then cables over there. And down here, I've got concrete over there, iron plates here, and iron rods here. So the plan for today is I want to fix up the concrete constructors over there, get them sorted out, just make them more neater and tidier, and then obviously get more fuel. Luckily there's a whole bunch of trees over there, so fuel, that's going to be high on the list. And I want to get some screws going, so I need to sort out some more constructors and stuff to make screws. And then just work through the milestones as well, get them sorted, and just go from there. And yeah, we'll just play it by ear from there. So yeah, work through the milestones. So what have I got? I want to finish off tier 1. And then if I can get tier 2 done, great. If not, you know, I'll be happy if I can get logistics level 2 done at least. But I also do need part assembly done, so that'll be probably the next one after that, after this one. But yeah, so high on the priority list is get fuel. Fuel for my power. And then sort out the rest from there. But yeah, that's the plan. So stick around and we'll get into it. Alrighty. And switch over to this one here. There we go. Much better. Alright, so first priority is get fuel. Because these are all running out. But I do need half of that so I can fuel my chainsaw. And there's a whole bunch of trees and stuff over there, so I'll just wander over there, chop some trees down, get some grass, get some wood, and then chuck them in these storage containers down here. Pretty much the way I've got this base set up at the moment is downstairs is going to be the production level. So where all the machines are, smelteries, constructors, assemblers, all that kind of stuff is all going to be downstairs. And they're just going to be producing all the materials and stuff like that. And then the upstairs will be my power. So I hopefully won't have to go up there as often. So I can hopefully just leave it, I suppose. Let's start by doing some of this. Chopping some trees, get some wood, get some leaves, feed it into the storage crates to get turned into biomass, which then gets turned into solid biofuel. Ah, there they are. Go away.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Yep. Whatever you say, Ada. I just want to try and like grab as much as I can. Obviously, the more I can get, the more fuel I'll have, the longer it'll last, yada yada yada. Until I can unlock like coal and oil, this will have to, this will have to do for now. How much have I got? I've got plenty of grass and wood, but the more I can get, the better. Oh yeah, it did cut down. Okay. I'll just clear out this area. And then just start making my way back. I think I got enough to make plenty of fuel for now. Power slug over there. I'll go grab that while I'm here. As long as there's nothing protecting it. Dun, dun, dun.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
There you go. Yeah, so the power slugs, they allow you to create power shards, which then you can use to overclock your machines. Make them work faster, and they produce items quicker. But it has like a domino effect, so like it'll use more resources quicker, produce quicker, and also use more power. So, like, helpful later on in the game, but excuse me. For now, probably not needed. Now, so let me go double check that. Hi, I was going to say, I did connect them up to the right side, didn't I? I just want to double check to make sure I have put them in the right chest. Problem, as far as I'm aware, is you can't put wood into grass. So like if I change this to leaf biofuel, it won't accept leaves. I have to have it set to wood to accept the wood. And yeah, so I can't just combine the two. But yeah, that's making the biofuel now, as you can see. It turns the wood into biomass, and then turns the biomass into solid biofuel, which then goes into this, which feeds over to here into my 4 generators. Alright, so that's that. That's what I wanted to start with, was get fuel. Ah, it's the constructors downstairs. I'm like, what the hell was that? Just these things. Alright. So that should manage for now. So let's get some wire and some iron plates. And I'll go sink that into... Actually, I'll grab some iron rods while I'm at it. I'll make some screws. I'll just get this field research done, because like, I've got all the stuff for it, so I might as well just get it done. Alright. I just need 300 of it. Until I can... yeah, get my own thing sorted. Sorry, just answering my own messages. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, the next thing I want to work on is screws. Alright, there we go. So that's the 300 screws. So that's that first field research done. No, put that away. Done, done, done. Launch. That's tier 1 done. So next
Milestone
up is...
reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with
assembly will be
local
next. I
resources
can
to
do that.
research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
What do I need now? I need 2 more constructors. Got 1 for iron rods, and then the other to make the iron screws. I need 4 reinforced iron plates. So it's looking like I have got a bit of overflow with the iron production, so... can I fit a splitter here? No. Other option is I just put a 3rd smelter. Put this, a 3rd smelter. Actually, I might have to put it here, and then just 2 constructors and just set it up that way. I might just have to do that. But I've got plenty of iron. So how much is it producing? 60 a minute. They're only using 30 a minute. Okay, how much is that using? 15 a minute. Ah, okay, so I'm putting out 2 times the amount of iron than I need for that. Okay, so what I might do is I might just move these forward. So just move it forward a little bit so I can put a splitter in. And then build the constructor, make the iron rods. Yep, right there. And then just the chest. Go, then I can chuck all the iron rods back into there. I'll just keep it stacked for myself. Iron rods. Oh yeah, I gotta connect them back to power. Where is it? This one? Yep, that one. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's back onto iron rods. Actually, I do need concrete because I need to build more thingies, foundation bases on this side. Let's get rid of that for now. Actually, I might remove that. Chuck the wood in here. Go get my concrete. Grab a stack of concrete, that should be plenty. Like, I could build it here, but I actually want to build the concrete here. So let's go here. Back. Wasn't supposed to fall off it. There we go. And then build another row. There we go. That should do that. Now I need 1 constructor. missing cable. Oh my god. This is the problem. Until I can get the dimension depots to get the wireless storage, it's going to be a lot of running back and forward, trying to get all the parts to do everything. Alright. And there's the second constructor. So that'll be iron rod, and that'll be screws. Now I just need a storage container. Too far back. There we go. Power. No, that's not power. That's power. Whack one of those there. Wire them together. That one's maxed out. That one's maxed out. That one's not. There we go. Now they have power. So that's producing 15 iron rods per minute, which requires, and this machine requires 10. So it'll be producing more iron rods than it actually needs. And because this is outputting 30 iron ingots a minute, I've got 2 of them. They require 15 a minute, so it's producing at a 1-to-1 ratio, so should be fine. Hopefully shouldn't run out, but I'll just whack that in there, just so it's stocked up. And yeah, that will be my screw production. It'll be slow. It's going to be slow, but at least it's working. Iron plates I don't need much of. I don't need much at the moment, so just having the one machine will be fine. What's next? I'll go select the next milestone. And get that one sorted. So the next one I wanted to work on was assembly. So I can get the assembler. So that way I can make reinforced iron plate. So I can build Mark II conveyor belts. So I think they require the reinforced iron plates. So we'll get started on that. Do I have parts I can sink into it? I do. There we go. Actually, what do I need? I need 22. Oh no, it was 12. My math. Math is horrible. Seems I got copper on me, I might as well make it into ingots. Oh, yeah, ingots. Turn it into cable. Because how much do I need? I need 9. There we go, that's that one done. Turn the rest into iron plate. There we go. And just let the screws dock up. Alright, yeah, now let's work on my concrete. Let's get that neatened up and on these foundations here. I'm out of iron plates. But let's just grab 2 stacks of that. Get this floor sorted. And what I'll do is I'll just delete these for now. There we go. And just get that out of the way. So what I'll do is I just want to put a space, a large enough constructor space between. If I want to build a second iron plate, I want to have some space between it, so I'll chuck that there just for now, just temporarily, so I can get my space sorted out, and just some room to put like a conveyor belt in between if I need to. That should be plenty. And then I can put the second constructor Squeak on my voice there. Second constructor there. Splitter. Yep. Them together. And then just pop that there. Then a merge. Storage container like that. There we go. Let them for concrete. Now I just gotta excuse me. Just route that over to here. Do something like that for now, and let that route over to here. I'll just chuck that in there just so it's got some stuff in it. And now I just need to get the power, so I dump a little concrete in there. Right, now I need power. Chuck that there, and there. Yep, that's got some room. So whack that onto there. And I'll just pop that here. And there we go. That will sort the mine power. And now they've got power. There we go. Simples. That's my concrete back up and running again. Alright, let's go back up and chuck some more of these iron plates in for a milestone. Here we go. Just waiting on the screws now. I'm just going to delete these copper. I don't really need them. And while I'm here, just chuck all... Actually, get rid of that biomass. I don't need that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Chuck that in there as well. There we go. Object scanner. I'm not really worried about that right now. Got the chainsaw. Got the zapper. What else can I build? I can construct the man, but I need reinforced plates for that. I can build the space elevator. I should have everything required for that. What was it? It was 1,500 of these, so 1, 2, 3. 500 concrete, which I know I've got plenty of. There we go, 500 concrete. 400 iron rods and 250 iron plate. There we go. And the 400 iron rods, which is right here. There we go. So what I might do is I might build that off somewhere far. Well, not too far, but far enough. No, just do that. I'm going to need more parts now to finish building it. And yeah, I think I'll just chuck it here. Let's go 4 that way and 4 that way, so that'll be 9, and then go whatever it'll let me do there. No, it's only done 3. Oh well. I'm just building a platform for the space elevator. I don't need it, but I like to be organized. one. Oh, I think I just had enough. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's build my space elevator. Where's the... There's a control... There it is. Control panel. Oh, yeah. Sitting pretty in the middle. There we go. We have my space elevator. I think it's so big. You can see the space station up ahead, lining up. Here comes the claw. Latched.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Are you done now? Cool, because I gotta zap this thing. I gotta get out of here. Oh, wait. Go away. Ah, stupid thing's stuck. There, you get away. Go. Go away. Stupid thing. Those things drive me nuts. They're just big, they're ugly, and they're everywhere. Look, there's another one. Oh my god. Leave my base alone. Alright, let's finish off this milestone. I nearly got the 500 to get the part assembly. I got a couple of rods so I can make my own screws. Like that. Simples. Done. Launch. Jump pads I'm not worried
Milestone
about.
reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Okay, we done? Sorry, just answering messages again. Alright, so let's go this milestone. So this one's pretty straightforward. Concrete, Wire, rods, plates. Easy. I've got all that already, so that won't be a problem. Wire, rods, plates, concrete. Done. I just gotta wait for the thing to come back now. Alright, so that is that. So now the next thing I've got to do... I guess... I can build the assembler, right? I can build an assembler. I think that'll be the next thing to build. So I can just automate... reinforced iron plates. Because yeah, that'll be next on the list to sort out. So how is my power? Do I need to expand? No. Maximum consumed 79 megawatts with a capacity of 120. Plenty. How's that going for storage? Yeah, that's going fine for storage. How are these going? Yeah, this. They're still chugging away. So power should be fine. I didn't do an overflow for the biomass when it gets made. I probably should have, but what's the point? I got the overflow for the solid biofuel. That's probably more important than biomass. So yeah, setting up the assembler is next on my list. I just want to get this next milestone done. So to make an assembler I need 4 rotors and 8 reinforced plate. Now to make rotors, let's get my crafting bench back. So to make a rotor, I need screws and rods. Not too difficult, pretty straightforward. And what is it? I needed 4 of those. I just need about 100 screws, and I can make the 4 rotors to make the assembler. And then I need reinforced plates as well, so I need more screws. Screws are going to be a lot, I'm guessing. I'm wondering if maybe I might even have to set up a second iron production. But I am sitting on top of 3 iron nodes. I'm pretty sure there's one under here. Yeah, see, there's one iron node there. And here's the other one here. So if I can leave this one open, I might set up another mine like that, feed it off that way, and maybe I might even just set that up to just do nothing but screws, because I'm going to need a lot of them. So like maybe set this up to just do batches of iron rods, just pump out iron rods, and then just have another setup specifically for screws. And then I can just pump out reinforced iron plate. Thinking that might be the plan. Oh, my throat is so sore. And not for good reasons. Alright, just answering messages again. If I ever go silent and I'm just sitting here doing nothing, it's probably because I'm on my phone. Alright, so let's sync those in. Launch. Done. There we go.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly.
Actually,
In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
okay. Sorry, excuse me. Gonna set that one to wood so I can tell them apart. Wood, and the other one green for leaves. Just so I can say, well, just so I can see which one's which. So yeah, green for leaves, orange, yellowy, brownish color for wood, whatever it is, cream color for wood. Alright, so now I know which one's which. Yes, now, like I was saying, so this one I'm going to set up my next iron mine. Yep, I can do that. There we go. I need more iron plates. I think, yeah, like I said just before, that's going to be my plan. I'm going to change this over, and just pump out iron rods. So that way I've got 2 constructors making iron rods, and then this mine will just be specific to screws, because yeah, I'm going to need a lot of screws. Okay, so that's producing 30 to 30. Okay, so that's producing at a 1-to-1 for iron plates. And concrete, I needed more concrete. Oh my god, go away! Get out of here! No, go away from the machines! Hate those things. Where I need my nuke nobelisks from my other playthrough so I can just strap them full of nukes and turn him into one big mushroom cloud. I get so much enjoyment out of that. I don't know why, but I just get so much enjoyment out of nuking things. Alright. I think I'm going to have to expand my power at some point too. Alright, so I need another smeltery. Actually, oh, that's right, I need to expand the floor. I am going to zap him again. I told you once. Go away! Right. Smelter. Okay. Fix the floor up here. Okay. There we go. So my smelter. I might just do that, just so that way it's just straight in. Pump it straight in. And then, what was it? It was 2 constructors for this one, because it's putting out 30 ingots, 2 constructors at 15 a pop. So I just need more cable, and I need 2 reinforced plates. So what I might do is I'm just going to rejig this just quickly. So I'm going to chuck the other constructor here next to this one. Just to churn out iron rods. Not that I really need that many iron rods, but I'll probably need them at some point. I just want to put a merger here. that up. And then put a storage crate here. And then chuck all my rods back in there. Alright, there we go. That one's fine. Just pull those in there. And now I just need to connect the power. Is there one with a free node? No. There was a way that you could daisy chain the machines, but I don't know how. Because that one's full. I might just have to pop another one here. I'll chuck another one here, just so I've got extra. Connect that one to there. Alright, there we go. That's got next to nothing in it. That's fine. Alright, so that's the iron rods going. I'll chuck one of these here, just so these ones have power. And then I got enough to make one constructor. Let's move that across one more, there we go. Put a splitter here. Where's the input? There. I don't have cables. Okay, I need cables, go get cables. There we go. Cables. I need 6 reinforced iron plates. What's I doing? Oh, the splitter. Splitter there, splitter there, and... Oop, wrong button. Yeah. Too steep. Yeah, that's too steep. Ah, I fell off. I think I built it too close, that's probably why. Alright, well maybe I might turn the splitter around. There we go. Problem solved. So that'll make iron rods. Now I just need to make 6 more reinforced plates. Yep. So then I can make 3 more constructors to pump out screws. Actually, I'll just go 8. There we go. Alright. Constructor, constructor, constructor. Constructor number 1, 2, 3. There we go. That. Screws, screws, rods. That, link. That. And then I just need a storage container with a merger. The output there. No, it's a bit close, but that all still works just the same. There we go. Alright, now I just got to connect them to power. So I'll put 1 power pole here for these 2. 1, 2, 3, done. And then I'll just chuck another one in the middle here. The other 2. Done. Alright, now They're not connected to the main power at the moment. Now they are. Maximum consumption of 100 megawatts per 120 capacity, so we're still under the limit. Perfect. So there we go, that's producing the iron ingots. And that's producing the iron rods. That's producing the screws. And that's the storage for the screws. There we go. Screw production is on. Just thinking. I could probably get rid of that one. I don't need it. There we go. I might make a couple more biomass generators. Just like maybe 2 more. Yeah, I can build them. Just so I got a little bit of extra wiggle room for my power. There we go. Splitter. And then connect those to power. I'll just chuck in 2 power poles because I'll probably expand it again at some point. Actually, I'm just going to clear that, chuck that onto there. There we go, because they're all connected together anyway. So now that is 180 megawatts of power capacity. Yeah. Alright. And the next... what's jump pads? I can't do that one yet. I'll set this one up. One... Just need 300 rods and iron plate, then I'm just going to work on the reinforced plates, then I've got logistics mark 2. So this one is my rods. My iron plate. That's that part of that. And then I'm just going to make 50 plates. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. There we go. While I'm here, just quickly have a look, see what makes the reinforced plates, screws and plates. Cool. I think I just needed more of each, I suppose. I'll just grab all those, and I'll just grab another stack of plates. How many can I make now? 40. What am I lacking? Calculator. What is it? 12. I need 50. 12. 600 screws. Okay, I'm short on screws. I need another 100. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long, considering I've got 2 lots making them. Oh, hang on. There's a whole bunch in there. Be able to just grab it now. Ah, there we go. There's my 100 screws. There we go. 50 reinforced plates. On the dot. How's that? Now we just let that hammer away. Alrighty. Right. Nearly done, nearly done. Once we're done this, we'll get that last milestone ticked off. Well, second last milestone ticked off, and then we'll call it an end to the episode for this one. Alright, there we go. There's the 50. Done. Logistics Mark II.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Yes, Ada. Logistics Mark II. Yeah, it's all reinforced plates. So that I need to combine iron plates and screws. But first I need to make an assembler, which I can't do yet because I need more iron plates. But I also need rotors because I need more screws. Because I have 4 rotors. Can I make 4 rotors yet? I can make 4 rotors. But I'll leave that for the next episode. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, there we go. Alright, so that is that done. So far we got screw production. So what we've done in this episode is we have expanded my production a little bit. So I've got screws being made off their own mine there. I've doubled up on iron rods. So I now got 2 constructors making iron rods. Iron plates are still fine, so that's not a problem. Fixed up my concrete. So, yeah, that's working away nicely. And I've just recolored my biofuel containers here, so I know which ones are which. And I built the space elevator. So there we go. So we did a little bit of organisation and laying out, and a little bit of expansion on the machines. Yeah, there we go. So that's that for that episode. Oh yeah, and we expanded the power out just a little, just an extra 2 more extra. So now I'm getting 180 megawatt capacity, or consuming 100. So I still got plenty of wiggle room and room to expand if need be. I'm probably going to need more fuel again at some point. Looking like I'm running low again. But yeah, there we go. So we'll call it an end for that episode. And we'll see what we get up to for the next one. I think in the next one I'll start working on assemblers. So I can automate the reinforced plate assembly. Because now that I've unlocked Mark II conveyor belts, I'm going to need a lot of reinforced plates. I'm going to need a lot of them. But yeah, alrighty. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day for that episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, see ya.